we've just got down to the birds, and I'm going to show you us having the as widowhood cocks out. We don't have a very large team of widowhood cocks for this year. Obviously it's only his first ever old bird season, so see how we do with these boys. So we'll just get opened up and we'll go in and have a look. Morning, boys. Come on, go out and have a fly. Let's go, everybody. These boys haven't got any grills currently on the floor of their nest boxes, simply because we took everything out, wiped clothed all the loft down to get rid of obviously all the dust and everything in the loft. So what we do every day when we first come in, let's check all the boys out. Here's all the boys, look. And what we do when we first come in, after we let the boys out, we get a spray bottle and it's got water and Colin Leask's Clean and Clear Check Mite in it. When we go around, we just give the loft a quick spray around, and it just keeps the dust down. So obviously it's better for the pigeons and it's better for us. So now all the boys are in the aviary, let's get them let out. So just unhook this. You ready, boys? Go on then. Up they go. Where have they gone? Oh, here they are. Good boys. So these come out at the minute. They're doing about half an hour to 40 minutes. Got up nice and high now. So once we get those in, good boys, then we'll let the hens out. So I'll show you the hens coming out probably on another video. But I say these boys, they do about half an hour. But what we have to do is, if I'll show you on here, that we've put this screen on the boys' aviary, just because obviously they're next door to the young bird aviary, and obviously trying to stop them from seeing any other birds, is that obviously we've got that screen on, like I said, so they can't see the young birds when they're in their aviary. When we open the doors on this loft, we only open them part way, but it's not too bad for them because obviously they've got the aviary on the side, so we only open the doors part way on there. And obviously when we open the doors on this loft, the boys can't see into there anyway, but we don't open any doors up until both the cocks and the hens have been out flying, just because that way then they can't see any other birds, doesn't encourage them to want to come down, and so they encourage them to fly for longer. I'm not quite sure where the boys have gone. It's a lovely morning this morning, I can hear all the birds tweeting. No, I think they've gone. They've just started going off for 5-10 minutes or so. So it's more of a case of just waiting there for them to come back. But what I'll do is I'll give them the time up, and then I'll show you them coming down. While the boys are flying, we'll just tell you that obviously this is one of the products that we use. It's one of Colin Leask's products. It's the Clean and Clear Check Mite. You can use this for spraying down your birds. You can use it for cleaning your equipment and your stuff inside your loft, like your nest fronts and your grills and things. You can also obviously use it for cleaning down your lofts and everything. So it's all there. You just need to contact Colin Leask and he can sort you out. Right, so all the boys are back now. But they're still flying nicely. They've done about 15 minutes at the minute. Seeing where they've gone, they've just got over them trees. I find it difficult to film the birds when they're in the air because they're never here long enough. But as they start circling back round the loft and it's time for them to come down, got one just there on its own, then it'll be better to catch them then. Right, so the boys are back. There they are. They've done the half an hour. So I'm going to just let them know that they can come in. That's just one whistle, just to let them know so they can come down when they're ready, because they've done the half an hour. If they wish to stay up, they can. Right, I'm just going to stand this side because they have a tendency to try and land on the young bird aviary, so I'm going to stand over here. So I've done about 32 minutes at the minute, so just over the half an hour, which is good. Oh, I thought we had one then. I think it came in a bit hot, so I had to redo it again. Come on, boys. That's it. 1, 2. Come on, in you go. That's it. In we go. Right, so shut those in. So that's all the boys in. They did about 35 minutes, something like that. I think it was. Let me just check time. Yeah, 35 minutes they did. Obviously the first two that came down about 32 minutes. But these are, I'll just flip the camera and show you our birds. There we go. So this is our blue bar, is a Van Riet. And this one here is a faded check white flights. Again, another Van Riet. Got this handsome lad here. This is the one that won us the first club. Lovely blue bar. We got him from Neil Gibson. Neil Gibson's now in partnership with Brandon Moore Lofts. Come on, Navy. This here is a little check that we've got, a dark check that we got off a local pigeon fancier. Who, I mean, he gave us. We've got the rest of them are in the hens room. To be fair, that most of them turned out to be hens. This here is our Snape. His brother from one of his first videos was called Altair. Unfortunately, in the young bird races last year, lost him on his first race, so he never come back. But obviously we've got high hopes for this kid this year, because he's a fighter, aren't you? You're a fighter. Yes, you're a fighter. Yes, you're a fighter. This is Growler. I will point out this bird is the young bird that was on the Top S experiment videos. He was the bird that was on the Top S. I mean, yes, I know. He's got a good fighting spirit in him, and he's turned out lovely. His feather's great. He's a beautiful bird. Looking forward to seeing what he can do this year. And then this one here. This is actually again another one of those from the same loft as this dark check. We've called him Spartan. So this is his team. This is his widowhood cocks for the old bird season this year. Looking forward to seeing what we can do with all these birds. You know, I'll say this is his first old bird season. I know. There we go. I know. I've been trying to get these onto a good diet so that they're in good shape. Can't wait for the training rule to be back in action so we can actually start getting them back down the road. So fingers crossed for the 29th of March we can start getting them training again. So hope you've enjoyed this video, and hope to see you back here soon for seeing our race hens. And then I'll probably show you just a bit of Atter's stock birds as well while I've got you then.